Hello, friends and neighbors. Swaggy Man Piper, 1926 here. Didn't mean to blow smoke in your face. Well, as I said I would, here I am. It's been a little bit since I've made a my thoughts video, or my thoughts on, essentially a tobacco review, but I don't want to call it a review. I'm just giving my opinion on something, so it's not reviewed by experts, folks. I'm nowhere near an expert. But we are smoking the Medico Crest. Hear that, Paladin? Medico Crest right here, buddy. Oh, goodness. And the blend is the Cobblestone Chess Queen. Which is a Burley, Virginia Perique. Comes to you in a broken flake. Now, I've smoked quite a bit of it. And this is the last little remnants. There you go. Last little remnants of what was the broken flake. Bigger chunks, but at least mine came in a broken flake. It is a very pleasant blend. You get little hints. Well, I got little hints of coffee on the light up, and followed with some like dark chocolate. The Perique is there, but it's not. It's not. It hits you in the mouth like I hit it. I feel it in the upper plate here, but it's not something that just burns you alive. This is something that I suggest. It's one that I would take, which I will take eventually. But if you haven't tried it and you want to, smoke you about half a tin, or set. Excuse me. Take about half that tin and put it in a jar and let that set for about 30 days in that jar, and see if it doesn't come out a little different for you from what you smoked it there. Also, be forewarned, it does come a little moist, or that particular tank came moist. Every now and again you get a little hint of sweetness, found a particularly pleasant blend. So, excuse me. Yeah, we're in our first fake spring here, so it'll warm up 50s. I think today's supposed to be in the mid-60s, actually. And then, of course, it drops back down. So it's playing hell on my sinuses. Or my, yeah, all of it. I can't wait for spring. It's almost, that sweetness is almost like molasses. Thinking of molasses. I'm reminded of a story, or of a happening. I was five or six, I think, and my grandparents had gotten a jar of molasses, homemade molasses. And my grandfather, who was always a one to always catch a grin, said, now, the proper way to eat molasses is you take some butter, put it on your plate, and pour a little molasses over that, and you take your fork and mash it together until it's it's spread out properly, and then you drag your biscuit through it, and said if it almost goes to break but doesn't, he said that's the right way and you've done it correctly. But he tells all of it with a grin, so you never do. But if he was pulling your leg or telling you serious. Oh, but it was good, though. Especially, Mama will make homemade biscuits. Try it out, folks. I think I'll get me a 10 or 2 more and put it up. See what it does with a year or 2. You folks take care. And remember, kindness costs us nothing.